The last time I played dodgeball was probably back in middle school. Got out pretty much immediately. Well, that wouldn't fly around here at Michigan State, where they are redefining dodgeball. Things just keep on getting sweeter and sweeter in the NCAA tournament, especially for both Michigan and Michigan State. You got Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween. Those are all holidays. Well, here in Detroit, it is very much a national holiday. The nation's capital is home to arguably the toughest remaining region in the NCAA tournament, and Michigan State men's basketball got its feet wet. The taste of sweetness has come and gone, and now it's time to find out which team is more elite with the trip to the Elite Eight on the line tonight. March is knocking on the door, and the Breslin Center knows it. In this state, this game doesn't need much of an introduction. It needs a warning label. Every single moment is magnified, and the margin for error is so slim. Michigan State men's basketball kicks off its Big Ten tournament run in the quarterfinals tonight. Hey, Seth and David, that's right. We're going to flip that switch from football over to basketball. But Michigan State dug itself a hole in that first half. 4 for 18, not a good start, and falling just short in the conference tournament. The Michigan Wolverines have earned a top seed in the NCAA tournament. Even though Kayla is just a freshman, she's already got a special mindset to her. It's been a battle for Christian Charles' whole life.
I lost my dad when I was first born and my mom when I was 7.
As an orphan, Christian bounced from home to home, using his mother as his motivation to keep persevering.
My motivation is my mom. I'm trying to do everything for her because when I was younger, she was always there. Even though I couldn't live with her, she was always there.
After a brief stint down in Atlanta, Georgia, Christian moved back to Lansing.
I moved in with my sister after I was just bouncing around from houses. It was really hard. I didn't feel like I had anybody.
With so much taken from him so early, Christian needed something that could give him purpose. And in his sophomore year, was encouraged to join the Lansing Sexton wrestling team.
I thought it was very weird. I just wanted to get in shape, so I just chose to do wrestling.
The sport he thought was weird at first turned into his anchor.
It helps me like control my emotions, and then like I just make friends because we both wrestle, and typically that's a conversation starter. I want to have fun because like my childhood, I was just sad all the time.
And Sexton wrestling coach Jeffrey Howard felt it was an immediate fit.
He's been a great asset to the team, one of the hardest workers on the team. You know, he'll do anything to come to a workout, never misses a practice. Great kid.
Sweet! For Christian, his coaches offered him something he hadn't had before in his life.
My coaches, they've been like father figures to me. They're always looking out for me. They get me out of trouble. They make sure I'm all right.
Family isn't always the one you're born into. It's the one that shows up when you need it most.
Everybody has each other's back. You just build trust with each other. So I just gained a lot of trust with my teammates.
Through every match and every challenge, Christian has learned that while loss may shape a story, it doesn't have to define the ending.
Like losing and then coming back and winning, that's like crazy adrenaline, and it feels great. Every single time I'm starting to lose or I'm not doing good in something, I just try to do better for her. Even though baseball is a kid's game, the passion is definitely still there for some.
I love baseball, and I just can't get rid of it. I just keep playing and playing and playing.
The Lansing Parks and Rec Men's Baseball 40 and Over League offers the chance for guys to keep playing the game they love.
It's just great to be out here with guys that love the game. You know, I mean, we're still playing a kid's game, and to me, it's fun.
It's well worth it, isn't it?
Okemos baseball assistant coach and WILX's own Steve Kuhn is one of the players who still catches for his team despite some bumps and bruises.
Everything hurts. Right now I have a very blown up ankle, knees hurt, arm hurts. But I'm at the point now where I don't run real well. Well, putting me somewhere else is probably more of a liability than behind the plate. Yeah.
Got it. Kuhn's teammate and fellow Wolves assistant coach Rick Acker still gets after it as the team's shortstop. And on top of playing the sport he loves, he values the bond he has with the guys that he plays with.
I love being out here and competing with guys, and now, you know, we know everybody. We're friends now.
Make you feel at home?
Even though most of the players have tried slow pitch softball, it's not quite the same as the game they grew up playing.
I I still like the challenge of trying to get a hit and trying to win. And so I don't know if I'm going to lose that competitiveness. These guys are still competitive, and that's why people come here.
Kuhn and the rest of the guys in this league have either coached or played the game of baseball for a long time, and it's the opportunity to come out here and play underneath the lights that keeps them young.
We're going to play until the wheels fall off. I mean, I think most of the guys I know, we're just going to keep going until we can. That's a motivator, right, to try to stay healthy and stay active.
The most important thing that all these guys have learned throughout their time is
that it goes fast. Time you think, well, I got this time, I got this time. Even if I'm a freshman or 8th grader, it's a long time for a senior, but it's not. This game can be super fun if you just realize that you're going to fail and take strides, but I think that's life. That's better than a ground out, I guess.
In Lansing, Owen Oszust, News 10 Sports. When every 5 days rolls around and it's time for Detroit's ace, Tarek Skubal, to take the mound, you need to stop what you're doing and watch greatness unfold. There's definitely been a few elite pitchers that have thrown for the Tigers in the past, but Skubal continues to show why he's the best in the sport right now. And that's what happened when he got the start against the Guardians today. Tigers need to give him some run support, which they did in the 4th, with the Zach McKinstry two-run blast to right to give Detroit a 2-0 lead. 3 batters later, Detroit got more as Gleyber Torres stays hot with this double down the left field line to bring in Javier Baez. Detroit added another run on an error to take a 5-0 lead. And then it was all Tarek Skubal the rest of the way. He gave up just 2 hits, no runs, no walks. He struck out 13 in a complete game shutout that only took him 94 pitches, and 72 of those were strikes. He capped off his final strikeout with a 102.6 miles per hour pitch, which was the fastest of his career. It's also the fastest pitch ever from a Tiger in the StatCast era. Detroit wins 5-0 thanks to Skubal's first career complete game shutout, and he described what that ending was like for him.